Hi everybody, welcome to a behind the scenes tour of Shepreth's Hedgehog Hospital. I'm Lucy, I'm one of the people who work here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we do here today. So this is where most of the hedgehogs live while they're here with us. And we've got two sides to this. Here are the hedgehogs that are doing pretty well, nearly ready to go. And then on this side we've got our hogs that still need a little bit more TLC before they're ready to go for various reasons. So they've all got their own separate box, just so we don't spread anything between them, and we check them every day, change them out, and I'm going to be showing you how we do that in a second. And so here we have our vet room. Now this is separate from the other room because this is where we keep the hedgehogs that have things called zoonotic problems, and those are things that can be passed between animals to humans, so we need to be a little bit more careful when we're dealing with the ones in here. Now the things that they have are also very contagious between hedgehogs, so that's why they're not in that room. We need to keep them separate to make sure it doesn't spread about. Now I've got one hedgehog left in here that I need to clean out today. That's our lovely Cardamom, and it's a great day for her because she's actually going to be moving out of the vet room today. She's completely clear of ringworm, which was the problem that she was in here for, so she's going to be moving into our main hog room today. Each hedgehog has a separate paperwork that we keep for them, so we can keep track of things like their weight, any medication they need, and anything that's going to be going on with them. (952), it's a nice healthy weight. I'm just going to quickly put her in here for a moment while I sort out the rest of the box. Okay, so Cardamom's all ready for her move. Just got her in the little holding box here, and she needs to have her little medicated bath, which I've already made up here. So I'm just going to pour that carefully over her, and then she'll just need to sit in that for a moment. Quite interesting to know actually that hedgehogs can swim quite well, but if they get into trouble in ponds where there's quite steep sides, they can't always get out of it. So if you do have a pond or a body of water in your garden and you think there might be hedgehogs in the area, always good to make a little ramp just with stones or some wood to make sure they can get out if they fall into it. So this is the setup for every hedgehog box. We've got her a nice little nest here made of scrunched up newspaper that she can hide herself in. Obviously we've got some water and some food, so we give our hedgehogs a mix of nice meaty cat and dog food, which is also the best thing that you can give them if you've got hedgehogs in your area. Just put out a nice flat dish of water and cat or dog food in your garden. That's the perfect thing to do. Cardamom's had long enough in her little bath now, so I'm just going to dry her off. So we need to make sure she's nice and dry before putting her back in the box. So that's her all done, and she'll hopefully be well on her way to release within the next few days. Now, one of the other things we do here at the hospital is some parasitology. A lot of the problems that our hedgehogs come in with is they've got internal parasites, things like roundworm, lungworm and hedgehog fluke, to name a few. And the only way we can tell if they've got these is to do some fecal sampling. So we have our little setup here with our microscope, and myself and some of our trained volunteers will check every day for some of the samples that are due, and we will have a look at the microscope to see if we can spot any of the parasites, and then if we do, we know they need treating, we can put them on the right medication for that. So this is where we get the food and water ready for our hedgehogs every day. We've got some different foods, because obviously hedgehogs at different stages are going to need different types of food, and ones that are more ill might need foods that are just a little bit easier for them to eat and digest. So we've got a variety of biscuits. We've got some tiny little baby ones for our young hedgehogs or our hedgehogs that need a little bit of extra help. We've got medium size and big biscuits, and we've also got a variety of wet food here. So we have our baby food. This is for, again, the little baby hogs. We have mid-stage food, which is pate, and then we have a mix of adult foods that are just for our adult hogs and ones that are doing well. Now obviously we get through a huge amount of food here every day at the hospital, so one of the best things that you can do to help support us is to give donations of food or newspapers as well. We also get through a huge amount of that every day. The best kinds of food is wet cat food that has the highest quantity of meat in it, and also meat rather than fish. Fish isn't too good for hedgehogs. So if you do want to give any donations to us, they're always very gratefully received. Thank you very much for that.